Hey guys, it is Monday, November 7th, 2022, and I'm back for Free App Mondays. Every Monday and Friday, I bring you guys free music production applications to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. Alright guys, we are continuing with the theme of this month being free EQs and filters. So let's jump right into it. The free apps for this Monday, November 7th, 2022 is as follows. So first up here we have your filters. So number one, we have one called basic filter. This one has a drive knob here, so you're adding some drive, a little bit of distortion there along with your filter. So here you can select the different type of filters with their dB per octave slope. And then we have the cutoff, which is basically where the frequency is going to be, and resonance, so the peak of that frequency if you're looking for some resonance there. There is panning, there is a mix knob, there is a level knob, so they give you a lot of control here. And this one is more for a creative situation. So you have an envelope here, an LFO. So along with the envelope and the envelope and the envelope and the LFO, you can animate and automate some motion and movement with this filter, so it can be used in a very creative way. You can stick it at the end of the signal chain of a synth or some kind of instrument sound if you're really trying to get creative with the sound, or you can use it on any vocal sample or whatever audio source you want to mess around with. But this can really give some life and give some unique character to your audio signal based on what you're going for, because you can animate the filter and get a lot of movement going on it. So check that one out. Next up we have 914 fixed filter bank. So this one is an emulation of a very popular hardware device, and it is very strange, very weird, but it's something that's very popular in the hardware world. So what it is, it's 12 fixed bands. They are filters, but it's 12 of them. They have pretty much fixed locations, and they're all going to be working simultaneously. You can dial in your wet dry. There is a low pass and a high pass separate, high pass, low pass filter separately. And then these bands, you can kind of tweak them a bit, and it's going to kind of mangle your sound and give it a very unique and different sound. So if you're looking to really mangle something that sounds very average, boring, regular, and you want to really play around, tweak it, and just get it sounding weird, different, unique, you can definitely give this one a try. They have wet dry levels here, so you can actually mix in the levels in parallel. And we have a big bandwidth knob over here, so definitely check that one out. Next up, we're going to the EQ. So first up we have Melda EQs, Melda Equalizer, I should say, from Melda Production. This one I've talked about a ton of times before. It's a very good EQ, very advanced EQ. You can use it for basic stuff, but the tools, the features, the interface is very advanced. They have extra skins. They have range, I guess like range labels, different forms of range labeling. So you see right here in this image, they have where they label where the sub bass is, the bass, low, mid, high, mid, treble. There's a way you can change that interface where they're showing you the different frequency range with the keyboard, so you can see what octave and what note the frequency range is in that you're looking at. Some of the other advanced features that this EQ has is it has overall saturation, and then per band you have some more harmonic distortion that you can dial in per band. Also, this is a mid-side EQ, so you could do stereo. You can only EQ the left, you can only EQ the right, you can EQ just the mid of the signal or the sides of the signal, and the mid-side setting is per band. So you can have band 1 be a mid EQ, then you can have the second band be a side EQ, just EQing the sides of the mix. So you have to switch it to mid-side mode to get the mid or the side, and then if you're in stereo mode, then you're just doing stereo. And I think maybe left and right separately per band. Like I said, this one is very advanced, a lot of advanced features. You can use it typically, the way you'll use an EQ, or you can really get into the nitty gritty of all these options that I discussed and more to get like a really unique and professional sound. So check out Melda Equalizer. It comes within a bundle, so you can check out some of the other stuff in the bundle. Next up, we have Equilibre. Equilibre is pretty advanced EQ also, but it is a little bit older. The interface is a bit outdated. So it has saturation, overall saturation. This one is also a mid-side EQ. You have the stereo option and you have mid-side mode. You have your bands here. They give you, I think, 4 bands of EQ. Separately, you have high pass, low pass. They have your shelves, your peaks, all that good stuff. And you see right here where it says LR, mid, side. So per band, you can set it to be mid, side, or stereo. Everything else is pretty straightforward. They need to update the interface on this one though, but still a good one to have. Equilibre. Last but not least, we have Safe Equalizer. So in September, when we did compressors, and last month when we were doing reverbs, we talked about the Safe plugins, the Safe line of plugins. And here's the Safe Equalizer. So we did the reverb, we did the compressor. Here's the Safe Equalizer. This one, once again, like all the Safe plugins, the main unique feature is the fact that there is an online database of presets that you can call on. So the presets are stored in the cloud and they are mainly user-based. So users just like you are creating presets and then saving it to the cloud. You can also do the same. It shows you how to do it in the plugin. So you can set up a preset, give it a name or some tags based on the characteristic of what the EQ settings is doing, and you can save that to the cloud for other users to access later on. If you're looking to access something, you can type in, a phrase like low pass or filters or band pass or something. And when you start typing in these typical EQ phrases, you will see some options that'll pop up from the online database, some presets, and then you can select those presets, use as is, or start to tweak from that point. So it's a pretty unique approach. Otherwise, it's pretty basic with the EQ features. You have shelves here, 3 bands here. So it's low shelf, high shelf, and you have some bands in the middle, Q settings, frequency range, pretty straightforward stuff. I think there might be some spectral analyzer here. I don't remember for sure, but it's a pretty straightforward EQ besides the online preset database. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this video as far as the plugins. If you are interested, you click on the link in the description. It'll take you to this blog page where you'll see the links to download the plugins you're interested in to add them to your arsenal. So also there is a link in the description for my video series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. So if you want to learn and understand how your DAW works with the different components in your computer to help you compose, mix, master, record music, you can definitely check out that link. So it's a 6-part series that was updated in 2021, and each video talks about a different component in a computer. So we have a video on RAM, CPU, hard drive and storage, GPU, audio interface, and MIDI interface, and that'll give you some insight. If you're looking to get a new rig, upgrade your music production rig, this will give you some insight on what you need to look for to get the best out of your purchase. All right, guys, also there is a link in the description for these videos that I do every Monday and Friday. It's a growing playlist, so this video will be added to the playlist once the live stream is over. So if you're looking for more free music production software, plugins, utilities, VST instruments, things of that nature, definitely check out that growing playlist for these videos that I post if you're looking for more free music production plugins. Alright guys, check back on Friday for Free App Fridays as we continue with the month of November 2022 being themed with EQs and filters. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, you will see me in the next video.